it is hopefully trailer time. So we'll see how I actually have to think what this is called. The Fallen Banner is gonna look like. I don't know who the heck that is. I see Dedue. A minor spoiler. Is it the Japanese one? Well, I guess we'll figure this out as we go. Oh, it's engaged. Okay. Okay, Alear in the normal pool. Okay, I'll take it. Please let her be normal. Please let her be normal. Please let her be normal. Okay, so she's got a new special. She's that deluge thing, probably. Oh, barricade. Okay, but she'll be in the normal pool, which is really good because I wanted one. Just don't let her. I've actually never heard Japanese crawl. This is a new experience. Anyway, I'm just hoping that Sigurd is not on this banner because I feel like they would do Fallen Sigurd. Oh, oh my god, they went so hard with his art. I can't read Japanese, bro. But he looks really cool. I think that's a tier 4 bulwark, right? It's like spiked wall. Why is the Japanese one first? This just makes my life difficult. He looks really, really cool though. Kind of giving Fallen Lloyd vibes in hindsight, and I really like it. It's really cool. Oh, okay, so they're doing Lena. Okay, that's pretty neat. So Elise should be somewhere around here, hopefully. Maybe next year. Or this year, you know. So GHP. That would be cool. I'd kill for an Elise. Okay, so it looks like he has like something. Oh my gosh, he has resonance. That's actually insane. Does that mean Dedue is... Is he gonna be ascended? Well, obviously not ascended. What's the other one? Like, he can't really be attuned because that's just vile as a fallen unit. I guess he'd be rearmed, right? Oh, she has the thing like Maria did. Okay. Okay, so he is gonna be rearmed. That's an insane pick for rearmed, and I'm honestly here for it. Let's see. Okay, so he's a beast unit. Why is he 3 hopes? Or am I actually stupid? I think I'm stupid. He looks really cool though. You know, usually I'm a bit harsh on Fallen Banners just because I never really liked them to begin with. But this lineup and the artwork especially goes really hard and it looks really cool. I need to learn English so I can read. Where is he anyway? Okay, let's reading. I actually really love the male Alear artwork. It looks really cool. Is someone demote? Who's demote? Alright, you know what? Maybe the English one's up. Let the English one be up because I need it. Because I cannot read Japanese. Okay. To be fair, that did make a spoiler-free thing. Okay, so we got female Alear. Let's see if she got her English VA. No, okay. How is she a dragon unit? What? Well, I guess if she was fallen, she would. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna read this in a second. I'm just looking at the rest. Scowling fighter. That's definitely dragon locked. Scowl built in. Okay, hold on. Fail child's art. Accelerate special trigger. Cooldown, obviously, duh. Slang. Unit of Brave. Is it Brave? Hexblade, for lack of a better term. I don't know if that's Hexblade necessarily. If foe initiates combat, or if unit's HP is equal or greater than 25% of start combat, inflicts penalties to foes' attack, defense, and res equal the number of distinct game titles. So it's like the other Alears. Okay. If unit triggers Savior, value is created as 15. Huh, okay. Reduces the percentage of foes' non-special reduced damage by X skills by 50%, excluding area of effect AoEs. Unit deals plus X damage, X equals 20% of unit's res. Hold on, 20%. Excluding AoEs, reduces damage from foes' attacks by X. Excluded it. So basically, Sigurd is still going up in stock value. Because none of this is AoE. It reduces damage by foes' special by X during combat. Okay. Then there's Fell Blast, which is boost damage by 50% of units res. So surely this is like locked. Probably. So Fell Spirit is a thing. Oh, look at that. She has distant counter built in. She's got 40% damage reduction. Let's see. Fell Spirit inflicts all stats -4 on foe, neutralizes effects that prevent units' counterattacks during combat. So null C. Any reduced damage by X effect can be triggered once per combat, can be triggered up to twice per combat. Lovely. Except for Ike's Ring, it looks like. And when unit or foe is engaged, inflicts an additional -2 on all stats to foe. Huh. Okay. Let's see, what the heck is this? Scowling Fighter just... Is that Vengeful Fighter? I don't know, I don't use a lot of armors. And that's like all stats of... Or, I'm sorry, that's attack, defense, and res up 9. That's a big number. Yeah, I'm not really gonna read Scowling Fighter, because I'm pretty sure it's just Scowl and Vengeful Fighter. And the same skill and higher ground. Okay. Thought that was Barricade. I always get those two mixed up. You know, I'm glad they're in the normal pool because then I don't have to, like, snipe. That just makes my life so easy. I was so worried they would have to be, like, I'd have to spark them just because I like the Alear. Male Alear's art goes so hard and I love it. Honestly, I might snipe for him. Because look at it. Is it cruel to give him Marthring? Probably, honestly. Okay. So he has Fellchild's Blade. Why is he a sword unit again? I guess they all can't be dragons, but like colorless dragons exist. Well, yeah, they do. Scorn exists. Okay, so let's read. Okay, so it's slaying for foes within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit. Inflicts all stats -5 and neutralizes foes' bonuses during combat. If foe initiates combat or unit's HP is above or equal to 25% at start of combat, inflicts a penalty on all stats for the foe, equal to the number of distinct game titles among allies within 3 spaces of unit, times 3 plus 4 to a max of 10. I'm sorry, I'm confused. Wait a minute. I guess if you do. See, I'm not good at math, guys. This is just hurting my brain. So if I'm understanding this correctly, let's say most teams are comprised of 4 people, right? So it would be like the 3 allies from, I'm just gonna pull SOV, Mystery of the Emblem, and I guess Path of Radiance, and they're all within 3 spaces. That would be like what? 3 units times 3 is 9, plus 4 to a max of 10. So I guess you would, even if you had 2, you'd have 6. So that does make sense. Okay. Reduces foes non-special. Reduce damage by X skills by 50%, excluding AoEs. Unit deal. Also, oh, wait a minute. It's just the sword version of whatever female Alear's weapon was called. Okay, he has Gust. Oh, and he has Healing. Nice. Bond Breaker. Huh, sounds like a fun skill. It's Distant Counter. Fell Spirit again. Schism? I feel like I should know what Schism is, but I don't. Yeah, that's an L on my part. Okay, if foe initiates combat or unit's HP is equal to or above 25% at the start of combat, grants all stats plus not all stats plus 9 is kind of crazy. Anyway, doesn't Marth only give plus 7? And he's like the newest and greatest? Anyway. First attack, okay, basically it means. Oh, wait, he has true DR, if I'm understanding that correctly. Huh. And then he has it on brave attacks, too. Oh no, and he has the male Alear thing where he survives with 1 HP. Lovely. Bond Breaker's pretty cool as a skill icon, though, and then obviously he has, like, Spiked Wall, which everybody knows what Spiked Wall does. Does anyone actually use the wave skills? Because I've never done them. Like, I only use even Res Wave D, just because I have it on my Alear and I don't feel like taking it off. Honestly, props to his VA, because he does sound really robotic there. I'm hoping they do Elise. I would love Elise.
Those who resist Lord Medius will die.
Either do her next year, or like anytime. Okay. Good lord. Alrighty, let's see. Martyr's Staff. I think that's Wrathful Staff? Cooldown count. So, slaying. At the start of player phase or enemy phase, if unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, grants attack and res plus 6, bonus doubler, and neutralizes penalties on unit during combat to unit and allies within 3 spaces of unit for 1 turn. If unit initiates combat or is within 3 spaces of an ally, inflicts penalty on foes attack and res equal to 20% of unit's res at start of combat plus 6. Unit deals. Okay, this is getting way too much math. Okay, unit deals plus X times 5 damage. X equals the total of number of bonuses active on unit, and this number of penalty effects active on foe, excluding stat bonuses and stat penalties, max 5. My goodness. And doesn't she just has Maria's thing from last 2 years ago? Wow, that was 2 years ago already. Anyway. Magic Shield. Okay, attack res tidings. So attack speed tidings is just that, but res. Resonance is pretty good. I was thinking about giving it to my Elise. Okay, so we know what all these skills do. It's just attack speed tidings, but with res. Oh, okay, okay. Miracle? I think she does here. And full heal. That's not going to be fun with the toxic tanks we have around here. I'm interested to see what Dedue's going to do. Okay, so he's a beast. Did they change his VA, or does his VA have another name? I'm not sure. Okay. Arcane Crest, accelerates special trigger minus, well, basically slaying. If foe initiates combat or if unit's HP is equal to, okay, the 25% thing. Okay, anyway. At start of combat, grants bonuses to units at all stats equal to 25% of foe's attack at the start of combat, -4, max 14, minimum 5. Neutralizes penalties on unit, deals damage 15% of unit's attack, including AoEs. That's a rare thing you see. Anyway, reduces damage from foe's attacks by 15% of unit's attack, including AoEs, excluding Roker AoEs, like we do Roker sieges. Anyway, and grants special cooldown -1 to unit before unit's first attack during combat. Okay, so he has the obviously the distant counter as an arcane weapon for beasts. To be fair, I can't think of a single beast that I'm running who'd want that, but still. Sturdy beast, attack, defense, fortune, which we all know what the fortune skills do. They're pretty good. Assault fighter. Okay, if unit initiates combat or within 3 space of an ally, inflicts attack, defense -4 on foe, deals damage 20% of units defense, excluding AoEs. Reduce damage from foe's attacks by 20% of units defense, excluding AoEs. Unit makes guaranteed follow-up and reduces the percentage of foes non-special reduced damage by X skills by 50 during next combat. Well, 50%, not 50. 50 would be insane. Anyway. For the True King. Interesting. Okay, so foes with range 2 initiates combat within 2 spaces of unit, triggers Savior on unit. You know, I understand why they made him a far save, because he already has, like, distant counter and stuff. But is it that hard to make him a near save? Because I feel like near saves have it a bit easier. Well, I take that back. Because, like, you know, Marth exists, Nihogres exist, Sigurds exist. There's a lot of terrifying near saves. But even then, doesn't Bernie just take you down as a far saver? Or Lynn, to that matter? I guess there's always going to be somebody. But I feel like there's a lot of far savers and not nearly enough near savers. But anyway. Okay. If foe initiates combat against target ally within 4 spaces of unit, triggers Savior. Oh, it's just for support partner. Wait. Okay. Okay. I'm getting. I'm understanding this. I thought that he was being really biased. No, it's if I'm gonna use Dimitri because it's obviously to do, but I guess if Dimitri is 4 spaces above him, he can still come up and save him. That is actually correct. Hold on. That's not gonna be fun to deal with. Okay, so he can also warp to the support partner. And if unit is transformed or foe initiates combat, grants attack def res +5 to unit. Unit deals +7 damage, excluding AoEs. Reduced damage by foe special or by foes attacks by 7, excluding AoEs, and grants special cooldown count -1 to unit before unit's first attack during combat. And any reduced damage by X effect that can be triggered only once per combat by units. Equipped special skill can be triggered up to twice per combat. Excludes boosted special effects from engaging. So I guess Marth Ring? Anyway. Only highest value applies, does not stack. Okay. His beast form looks really cool, though. Are beast weapons, like, color locked, or are they kind of like daggers where anyone can use them? Because if it's not, like, specifically beast locked, that's pretty good. Or, like, blue beast. I guess it's armored beast locked. But still. I want to see. Oh, hey, there's no demote. That's kind of unfortunate. Oh, nice. The other three will be in um the normal pool. That's pretty sick, actually. The Alears, that's pretty good. Anyway, summoning time. Well, that just sounded like a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo, but at least the Alears are in the normal pool, so that's pretty nice. I feel like the dragon fodder specifically has been going really crazy, which is really good because, you know, Medius is in the normal pool. Well, he will be. Oh! Oh, nice. I think mine's +6 with this merge, so let's see. I will not argue with that. Minus defense, which is fine, because like I said, she's a merge. Okay. But like I was saying, dragons are getting a massive boon, I feel like. Because first you had Tiki, and then you have like a bunch of the dragon skills from last year. And even then, I'm pretty sure like Lumera came out last year, and she was pretty solid for like the dragon units to like be a fodder bank. So that's always interesting to see. Oh, that's nice. I still need to get my hands on a copy of Medius, but that's more of a side note. I'm not entirely sure if I'll summon with my actual orbs. Just making sure I didn't miss any banners. Mainly because, like I said, fallen banners really aren't my cup of tea. Like, I do enjoy some of them. Fallen Crom is probably the one I enjoyed the most, but other than that, I don't know. They're not really my, let's say I got 15 tickets. I only have 15? No way I only have 15. I thought I did my arena. Did I not do my arena stuff this week? Am I an idiot? I forgot to do my arena stuff. What day is it? Shit, it's Monday, isn't it? Oh, I forgot. Let me see. Oh wait, Arena Assault wasn't available this week, but Allegiance Battles was. Huh, you get orbs for that. Nice. I did not know you did that. Anyway. Which means I absolutely cooked Aether Raids. Let's see. Minus 59. What happened? I was doing so good. Anyway. Marth's. Oh. No, he's 5. Who's release version 4? I feel like I have a really solid candidate for release version 4. Which is assuming I'm not using Marth from... Oh, Baby Marth is version 4. I did not know that. Him and Christmas Marth. And what team is this? He is gonna die. Oh, it's Chaos season? Alright, they might be kind of cooked. Hold on. Can I... If I put him on there, would it actually help them? I don't think they reduce anything. I think they just exist and look cute. Yeah, because you can't have two. I'm still gonna have to change the team up because Felix is obviously washed, but still. I want to see who the KHB is, because if it's Elise, I will be extremely happy. Oh, Fafnir! Yo! Actually, hold on, that is... Do we have any info on him? It is Facebook time. I want to... This is more of a side note, but I was just more really curious. Does it say, I guess it doesn't say who Arcane Crest can be used for. But it looks like the rest of them are doing pretty well. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see if I can grab my marker here. Give me red. That can be used by I'm sorry, melee users? Heck, even magic users can use one. If I've ever got a copy, and I feel like parting with an Alear, I could technically toss it to my Marth and watch him go. Huh, I didn't know those skills were you know, allowed. I thought it was just dragon or beast, for an example. Armors can use it. I didn't think like all the types just. Oh, and archers can use it too. That's really good. Give me that and attack speed and what, like defense. I think that's what Corrin has, doesn't it? But like still. And my Marth would be looking very, very happy. That's pretty solid. I don't think it says what the restrictions are for Arcane Crest, which is a little disappointing, but I don't think there are that many armored beasts if I think about it. And even then, I'm thinking of two very important ones right now, and they both have beyond stupid perfs that they don't want to use an arcane for. Anyway, I think that's it for the video. I'll look for. Yeah, I think that's it. So, I also think today is the last day of anniversary summons, with it being like day 19 or something like that. So, uh, it's been an interesting few weeks. Been fun. It's a lot of summons. I've probably missed a ton, but it's been enjoyable. And I hope you guys had a good time summoning these past few weeks and gotten some good stuff along the way. And yeah, see you guys soon. I'll probably do my ticket summons in a video, so stay tuned for that. Bye, guys.